Hello, this is Jim from OSR Garage. So I've got some news for you guys today, and it's about some recalls on the Ford Bronco and the Ford Ranger. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about the recall on the Ford Bronco. So the recall is for the passenger side airbag. An airbag vent could prematurely open during an accident, resulting in an improper deployment, which could cause injury in the accident. So the way it sounds like is when the impact takes place, there's usually a hesitation before the airbag to deploy, and just a slight one, but apparently this sounds like it may result in it opening too soon before you actually make impact with that bag. So I would say that what happens is because they come open and then they deflate, the possibility is that it opens and then when you come to make impact with it, it's already started deflating, which could cause you to be injured in the process. The other side of that is if you are leaning forward and it opens up too soon, it could expand into and push you back and could cause an injury that way. There's not a whole lot of vehicles that are being affected by this. It says that there's about 553 vehicles affected, and they were all built at the Michigan assembly plant. And apparently what they're going to do to fix this is the dealers will replace the airbag, and they will be sending out notifications around November 15th. So watch out for that if you have a Ford Bronco and it was built in the Michigan plant. Like I said, so far there's only 553 vehicles affected, but we also know that there aren't a whole lot of Broncos out there. So that may be why there's such a limited number that's being affected by this. The second recall that I'm going to talk about is on the 2020 and 2021 Ford Ranger. It's affecting the super cabs. So if you have a four-door or a single cab, it didn't affect you. Only the Ford Ranger super cabs for 2020 and 2021. The issue is that the super cabs come with a fixed rear head restraint, and those restraints may interfere with the installation of certain types of child seats. So what they're planning to do to rectify that is they will replace the fixed head restraint with a removable head restraint, and then they will also inspect the lower child anchors for a correct alignment, and if they need to make adjustments to that, they will. Notifications for that will also be going out on November 15th, and it apparently, as the number of vehicles affected is 36,625, and they also all came out of the Michigan assembly plant. Okay, so done with the recall, so let's talk about the 2022 Ford Bronco Raptor, which I have talked about previously. So it is kind of be coming, and it will be available next summer. So I don't know if they're talking about you can pre-order and you will be getting them next summer, or if you'll be able to order them next summer, but they will be available next summer. So if you're interested in that, hold out and watch out. The other thing is this is something that I talked about that we weren't real sure it was going to be a thing or not, but it's the 2022 Ford Bronco Everglades. It has been confirmed, and it has been out being tested. So, well, should have a picture up here in the corner of that. And it will come with a snorkel, as you can see in the picture. Also a winch, which I'm not sure if the picture has that winch in it or not, but it'll also be in the color of desert sand. So I don't know if that's the only color it comes in, but it is going to be, obviously, Desert Sand is going to be a color option for that. So moving on, we got some information on the 2022 Ford Mustang California Special Package. So I kind of talked a little bit about this before, got a little more details now on it. And so the California Special Package for the 2022 Mustang can be combined with the GT Performance Package. So that's a pretty cool combination. So it will have an updated appearance with a blacked out grille, rear fender scoops, side racing stripes that run the entire length with the GTCS in race red, and also integrated on the trunk lid and the front grille. It'll also have 5-spoke 19-inch wheels and a front splitter. Inside, you'll have micro suede door and seat trim and the trademark carbon hex aluminum instrument panel. Now, the GT Performance Package that you can get along with this California package comes with Brembo brakes, a tuned chassis, heavy-duty front springs, upgraded sway bars, lower ride height, strut tower brace and front subframe V-brace, a torsion limited slip differential, and a tuned power steering and stability control. And that is all loaded on top of a set of staggered 19x9 front and 19x9.5 rear wheels. So that looks like a pretty cool combination. I mean, that GT Performance package seems like it's loading a lot into a small package. So I think it's definitely worth, if you're going to get the California package, if you can, go ahead and get that GT Performance package also. It's going to be a one-of-a-kind Mustang. So the last thing I want to talk about is, you know, we have the COVID-19 vaccinations out there, and whether you like it or whether you don't, that's your choice, completely your option. I chose to because my wife is immune suppressed. We wanted to take a lower risk of getting it and passing it on to each other or others, so we chose to go ahead and do that. Now, there's a lot of companies out there that are mandating it or rewarding people who are getting vaccinations. Now, my company where I work, they are rewarding us with a $100,000 in prize giveaways over the next few weeks. So just know that they are rewarding people who are getting vaccinated. So just keep that in mind. But also, to go along with this is something that I found pretty interesting. Ford, GM, and Stellantis will require all Canadian workers to be fully vaccinated by the end of the year. Now, it will also extend to any visitors of the plants and any contractors that enter the plants. The Canadian union representatives have said that about 90% of the union workers in Canada are already vaccinated. So most of them are on board with what's going on, and they also said that any worker that refuses and is terminated by one of these companies, that an arbitrator will most likely uphold the termination. So now, I don't know how that's going to affect the United States. I know from what I've read with the UAW, they would have to have some type of collective bargaining agreement. So that is something to keep an eye out for. Hey guys, if you like these videos and you like my videos, hit subscribe, hit that like button. The like button is what passes things around.